Did what get bigger? No. A number of fonts changed, but the scoreboard actually hasn't changed at all in a while. Um, the little center screen messages that don't have icons changed. One of the new things this week too is well, there goes one of my fixes that I thought I fixed that didn't get fixed. Um, when you get buffs or debuffs, the top right under the timer will tell you what the effect is. So when you get like the meditation buff or any other ones, you actually know what you're getting. Yep. Yeah, I'll lurk in Amelia's too. Just give me a second. No. Thanks. Loud and clear. Have on, were you trying player or object? So, new stuff for this. There's nothing particularly new in this match. Just started up warm-up round. The Naginatashi has new light stance attacks for the left to right and overhead. So check those out. His new flourishy light stance is very close to complete. Also, the ETA has 0 armor now, so kite at your own risk. He went from 40 to 20 last week and from 20 to 0 this week. Oh yeah, this point still... Wait. Oh yeah, somehow we got like double points or something there. Or did we... Oh, we must have got 100 kills. Okay, so the next mode is Yari Foothills, but it's the battle game mode, same as Ite map. There are destructibles that block lanes if you destroy them, 1 per team. And then there's also, there may or may not be multiple meditation rituals in different places. So we're just trying out a bunch of different stuff. This was going to be classic CTF with your scroll in the enemy base. Both teams trying to capture it at the same time, but we ran into some issues, so we're doing this modified battle mode instead. I guess the capture volumes, that's just what their default behavior is. I didn't do any. I left the capture volumes in. That's it. The Nagi Nadashi. He also has a new light stance attacks too. Oh, I have the power now. Super Saiyan. Oh snap, I just realized it gives Soul the Samurai to the whole team. That's insanely overpowered. There's a new visual effects tool that I made the little flaming blade with, and I'll use to. So yeah, if you get the Soul of the Samurai totem, you're probably winning because the entire team's the VIP basically. Ooh, I bet that was not fun for somebody or awesome for somebody. So have you guys picked up on the buff debuff stuff on your HUD? No. Oh, for like debuff versus buff. I think I set it as blue, but it's showing up green for some reason. For that very reason. But it's easy to fix. You're just chilling out, floating, Nodge. So as it turns out, lane blocking is super annoying on battle mode. But in a lane-based mode where you have to capture things, I think it'll be very good and strategic. Does anyone have any thoughts about the concept and how it's kind of working? I mean, obviously it's not animating or like the presentation, but as an idea of how it functions. Yeah, if I need to do a dynamic like nav mesh thing that subtracts the new obstacles from the thing. Yeah, we had talked about like, maybe depending on what we do with campaign, like if you with all the back and forth that if you went back to a map you already played, it might load like this mode instead of capture, just so it's not so repetitive. And we figured all of our maps work for the battle, like it's ticket-based team deathmatch, like pretty much all of our maps work for that. But if there's these additional little side objectives and a bunch of different ones, it might. I was interested to see how all this stuff kind of plays together. Though lane blocking is way more important for capture. Like it doesn't really. It's just kind of irritating for battle because it's harder to find people. But when you're out trying to get through, when you're cutting off the primary easiest capture path for a scroll capture mode, that's pretty important. That too, they are just getting stuck. I didn't even think about that when I just freaking dynamic obstacles is a whole thing. one of the additional pass. See, this is why this is like going to be super key for capture. If you cut off that, like especially the other capture map. I didn't get a chance to set up a prototype there, but like the those close paths are like so close compared to the others that being able to cut those off is going to be a big time, I think, thing to do. In theory. It would have. Also, there's a new kill streak. If you guys are so skilled to get 15 consecutive kills, it used to cut off at 12. We added a new level. Yeah, I thought I fixed the red getting stuck on when you get hit, but only you and the person that hits you should be able to see that. I'm going to map change to the castle raid. The major change in this week is we'll play a few rounds of this and probably switch sides so we can both attack and defend, probably at least twice each. The capture point has you don't lose all progress if you wipe. Every 33% it'll stay. It's not represented in the HUD yet. Like you won't see it drain, but we'll add like tick marks or something when eventually once we figure out what increment we want to do. But for now it's 3 sections like Overwatch. Oh, quadra kill. What? I really love his new light stance attacks. The left, right, and overhead is the new ones this week. We put in his diagonals the previous week or two. He can also attack a little bit faster in between, so you can chain. He was counterbalanced to accommodate that change, but he should feel a lot smoother in the light stance. It's just always going on. Ooh, yeah. Now the real fun can begin. Oh, goodness, I'm actually gonna switch. Bots are just so pointless bots. Hold it, get that. All right, we got one milestone. Might have the other one. Almost. I do really like this mode still. Part of my master plan. Oh shit, Ajani saw me. Oh man, Soul the Samurai on the Ite is insane. Nice shot, Aj. Thanks. Nice. Yep, we got the it should be gone, or actually, I think it might just be solid, and it lets the bots walk over it. I do see him come down the stairs. Are there some congregating up there? Well, see, when I tried that before, they were stuck upstairs still. Like they could physically, like they could see it. So no, okay, yeah, I'll open it back up and with the obstacle and see. Because if they can walk to that centerpiece even with the stairs, they'll just walk and get stuck above it still. I believe. I believe I tried deleting the floor, but maybe that was before I fixed the stairs. Oh, nice shot, Aj. Oh yeah, I remember this thing. I think this actually makes the. I think admin command stop working on this too. Oh no, they still work. All right, we'll do one more round with the same teams, and then everyone swap sides after this round. If anyone had what? Okay. Okay, yeah, everyone switch teams now. If you're Yamai, switch to Hanako. What? Try it. What class are you? Like L doesn't work or escape? Don't know. Oh yeah, I want to do. By the way, refrain from using Kenshi's super defense ability because it does put you in input lock. Yeah, Ite doesn't. Did you by chance have bow sweep? Okay, just making sure. The pole vault still works fine for. What? Which one? It does a knockback and a small amount of damage. Yeah, correct. Yeah, right now the Kenshi's the only class I know of that gets input lock still, so I'm surprised to hear the Ite would get one. Available Yeti, how's it going? Man, I'm getting some pretty good. Just trying out this new mode that we started testing like 2 weeks ago or so. We are playing if you want to join. We're on US. Well, really, it's the only server that's up right now. He does. What do you guys have you guys tried the Zero Armor Ite? Yeah, I didn't have any trouble surviving as him. I mean, he's pretty strong in this mode because of the capture points, but still. How do you like the animations in game, Adam? Yes? Then switch stances. Agreed. That it's that peak frame where he's holding it, almost looks like a pose hold of him like holding it up before he swings. Looks awesome. You know what I'm talking about? Well, yeah, duh, you made it. Yeah, looks great. Oh god, who got the buff? Oh. Oh god. Amelia got the buff. It's so strong. And now you can see, oh wait, I think the description just says massive amounts of everything, pretty much. Nice shot, Dodge. Yeah, I got Savage last round. It was very satisfying to hear and get. Yeah, we might just need to skip like straight to 20 instead of doing like an 18 and a 21 and just make it like something crazy that's in Japanese. And put some like crazy effect on the character the rest of the match or until they die or something. How do you feel about the 3 sections, guys? Like the capture point, basically every 33%, it locks in and you can't lose it. Yeah, I'm part of me wants to try 50%, and that's the only one, just because I mean, it's hard to gauge from a few rounds with only a couple humans in here. If it seems like it's definitely flipped things in Yamai's favor, but we did defend last round too. Like it definitely feels easier as the attacker. But I mean, we could still lose this. There's only 2 minutes left. Like that's 2/3 of the way through, and we've captured 2/3 of the security points. So it's. Ajni, do you know how many seconds each little section in Overwatch is, or what or what the total capture time is? Damn. I mean, I think he could probably just stay at 0. We'll play a Gifu, um, where everyone likes playing and kind of get a. It didn't feel that different for me. He's still strong as hell because his damage output and range is so crazy. Yeah, you can't be as much of a close range a-hole with it. We might have changed the spread shot meta too, inadvertently. Agreed. How do you feel about the capture? Do you want to try 50, or do you think this 33, 33, 33 is pretty good? Oh yeah, you guys defended. You guys want to play another round of this, or a Gifu, or a Hanako village? Yeah, I want to play a Hanako village just because we haven't played one in a while, I feel like. In another one of the Yari matches. Felt real weak right then, but that was a perfect ninja counter assault on the Ite. Huh? No, I mean that was it looked awesome from my end. I mean that looked like a perfectly smooth grapple straight into the sprint attack. Like it looked like one fluid motion. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're double jump cheesing. See what's crazy? This actually, I think it's a bug. The database has a key cost for double jump, but it doesn't charge it for techniques, which is what double jump is. Yeah, it's supposed to charge 15 key per double jump, but it doesn't. Yep. Yeah, it should definitely have a key cost. Not that what? Yeah. I mean, double jump is like the Ite's worst nightmare because aiming on Z is for some reason always more difficult than side to side. It was a healthy battle on the ritual. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is the battlefield. I did it again. Oh, you guys got the ritual. Was it everything you hoped? Have you been trying as hard as you can to get it? You're playing like survival mode, like you can't die. Like, Screamo saying we need to put Scumbag Steve in too. Just make him like 100, like very high percentage parry rate, but he never attacks. He just trolls parries all the time. Speaking of that, not Metroid at all, but just off topic. If you're looking for a show, Cobra Kai is fantastic. Wait, it's on Hulu now? No, they made it free on YouTube. It just has ads. Oh, really? It's supposed to, they're supposedly added it for free with ads. I mean, yeah, that's dumb. It's totally worth a month subscription to watch the 2 seasons, though. One of you is somewhere. Oh, yeah, I had to back out of that change. The circular ref that broke the editor. I need to hook that back up a different way. Gugs. Okay, I'm gonna play this and then need to what? After no, we don't need to do any more after this. Just for fun. After we just haven't played this map in a while. I just want to make sure everything's in order, and just see how any of the class changes kind of affect the modes. Shiga's the only map we can't play. It's actually broken right now. Yeah, My Village. We could play that next. Oh no, of course. Yeah, I'd like to get one more in on the Yari like experimentation map too. But yeah, next week the focus will probably be on the new Capture the Scroll, trying that out. Oh, what a shot, Aj. You are on point with those tonight. It really is. We know, name. We know. We're gonna do something about it. We know. We know. Leet strats. Oh my god, a bot stuck spot right there. God, nav mesh. Why you do me like that? Why you do me like that? Oh, come on. All those dudes should have been dead from those. I know. Good old nav mesh. Oh no, Zozo and Amelia, the dynamic duo. I'm just sitting there watching botulism miss me while I'm meditating. Well, we know grapple works. Am I getting like yanked around the map? Why'd all the bots show up after the point? I know Amelia's liking that new light stance. It's really good. And really fast. Oh yeah, do bots attack these now? Available Yeti, are you the Kenshi? There's a known bug with him. If you are, just hit L. You'll commit seppuku and start over, and it should work. There's a few. We call that input lock. It's that's kind of resurfaced a little bit lately as we rework some other stuff. So hopefully you're the Kenshi because we know about it. If you're not the Kenshi, let me know what character you are. What? Yeah, it still needs more smoke and stuff per Christian's feedback. He's the fire stickler. He's going to make sure we have awesome fire in our game. Yes. The living ghost house. Yeah, usually what I do, Lawrence, is I put the grunt in the hit reaction animation since that's only played when the hit happens, and then the impact itself is just in the impact queue. Only if only for the generic ones that can accidentally play hitting an inanimate object. Which I think is like the impact local input remote that's like not specific to physical material. I think. I could be wrong. I think there already are ones in the hit reactions, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I check the hit reaction animations. If they're not in the sequence, they might be in the montage, but I'm pretty sure they're already in there. But they might not be. But if not, we can take them out of the impact queue and put them in those animations so houses don't grunt. We love our grunts, but that's maybe a little too much grunt. Crap. It is super hard to defend now that bots attack objectives. Oh, good. So what's the use case to best hear them? I've noticed a lot of different grunt variations similar to deaths. Like, it's not the death grunts, but I do hear way more variety of them. That's the one thing that stuck out to me. For him being hit or him swinging as well? Okay. Something I was going to mention, that when you import sound waves to put in a queue, the sound wave does not auto-save or get marked for add-on Perforce automatically. And that's why the queue has been getting submitted, but the sound wave hasn't a lot of times. It wasn't in the there's a thing on Perforce where you can go to the files in a submission and you'll see that there's not a sound wave in it, and then that can I'll show you, I'll send you a screenshot after the test. But the reason that'll help you though is when it does finish submitting, you can double check after the fact to make sure it's in there. Like, it won't, that'll be the same list that everyone sees, because like I looked at it and was like, ooh, it doesn't have a sound wave. So I expected to get the missing error before I opened, and that should be at least an easy indicator to check. But I mean, it wasn't a big. I just found it on the drive and put it in and found it, so it wasn't a big deal. No, it's super helpful because I know where to go to look. If one's missing, sometimes I'll just fix it real quick. I don't even know where I yanked you to. Where the hell did it not throw you up that ramp? For, I think knockback is just one animation. I think it's knockback montage, but you can put sound cues in montage or sequences, so it's kind of hard to tell if there's already. I always check both just in case. If I don't see one in the montage, I know it's in the sequence usually. Yeah. Yeah, you can select the existing like play sound marker and just swap what cues there. Oh, there might not be any in either then. It might just be from the hit effect. I mean, they're there, lemmings together at the objective. I can't help it. I swing the cling clangs and they just happen to be there. It ain't nothing personal, but sometimes Susan Getgood needs to follow her own damn advice. Knockbacks happen from pole vault. That's the easiest way to test it off the top of my head. What else causes knockback? Knock down, not knock. That's knock down. There's knockdown, stun, and knockback. For that one, knockdown, enter would generally be where like the reaction is. But that marker could also exist in the montage. I'm not sure. Possibly. I don't have good muscle memory of that without would have to look at it. For generic hits, that's the local and remote based on physical material in the weapon. It's not anim notifies. No. There may be cues in the hit reaction, but that would be like where grunts would go. Or should go. No. Oh yeah, they're dynamic. The rocks are dynamic, so the pathing doesn't update. I forgot to do that. Yeah, that's probably where they're either in the sequence that's in the montage or the montage themselves, or there's no markers at all. Oh, we about to get real strong. Everybody gets fire weapons. Let's go wreck shit. That would have been really funny. Soul the Samurai on everyone is crazy. It's like Dynasty Warriors mode. Pretty much. Screw you, you get stuck in annoying paths. Oh yeah, we didn't really, yeah, we're just gonna have to like kill people when that happens. Because this map, you know, is normally the scroll capture map, and we're gonna try the new scroll capture setup next week. But I wanted to test the lane blocking stuff tonight just to get an idea of how it feels playing. It's annoying as hell for battle, but It'll be, I think, I like where it's going for capture. Yeah, left, right, forward, back for all 4 classes. You can copy once you get the play sound set up with the right cue, you can copy, paste it to each animation without having to like link the cue again. Yeah, yeah, so just set it up exactly how you want it, and then you can right click and copy it, and then paste it in timeline of everything else. It has options if you want to do relative or absolute paste. Or it'll paste where you clicked. Is there what? That one is used. I killed all the bots in case there were ones stuck in the rocks. And it credits whoever types the command as the killer. Yeah, it's how I stay on it's how I stay on top of the leaderboard. I want to reset all the leaderboards when the game comes out. The player level and stuff, but the leaderboards. The technically yes, but the heavy light flesh physical material weapon setup was kind of the intended system for that specifically. So it'd be a little redundant, but technically you could do it that way too. If you wanted like more subtle Foley for whatever reason, but it's going to be hard behind all the punch anyway. Oh, you're going where you have some buds. I knew you were doing it, but I was like, you know what? I was like, I need some kills, so let's go get some rock bots. It'd be funny if the rock slides that happen from the lane block were their own destructible that you could cut your way through. So it's like an inverse, like Yamai blocks your lane, then you destroy their rock slide to clear the path again. Does it make you feel like a proud pops? Or are you like, my babies are all grown up? The interesting thing I'm noticing from the lane block, since I have to take a longer path, not only is that pretty difficult for capturing, but I'm usually out of key to do my ultimate once I find people. So it's affecting combat too. I didn't think about that at all for this change. So you're key depleting and making the capture routes way harder. I like it. We're getting our asses kicked. Did you buy the Unstuck DLC? Yep, that's the Unstuck DLC. It ships free in early access. People are going to have to pay for that after. Seppuku DLC. Yes. You turn gold during Seppuku and then turn back after. Oh, that's hit reactions for being in the heavy stance instead of light. Since yes. Oh no, they're separate. You would need to do it for both. All right, guys, 45-0. We can do it. We can come back. And I'm dead. Thank you. All right, gonna do one more castle raid after this, and then the traditional Gifu conclusion. Just in case it's a stuck bot. Yeah, the land block will make a lot more sense when we capture the scroll back in. But did you get to play with the ritual sites at all? Or did you come in after we did those? Okay. The fiery sword. There's a fiery sword in this mode too when its second point's active. Golden skin would be super easy to make. Susan, get good. Susan, get good. Uh, oh, we didn't get to a progress point. We were close. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, since this is probably gonna stay, I should probably update it. We got a minute. We gotta make quick work of this. It's okay. If this goes fast, I'll probably just change it back to this map. Since we got some late joiners, I'm okay staying and playing a couple more of these. For sure. I mean, attackers are it's 3v5, so it's we're not going to be able to beat that in general. Do you think we should do an overtime? Like if the bar is currently filling at all when the time runs out, you get like a 1 minute extension or something? That's when the VIP spawn. Actual cage match. So, boss, join Yamai when you come in. We're short a person. I just thought of something. I just thought of something I'm doing next time. I forgot that you do more damage on the other side. And since I'm a ninja... Did I really not make that? Okay, I can't. Oh my god, no, that sucks. Yeah, we're probably not. Oh no, there's bots up there. That sucks. Oh my god, I can't get over there. That's crazy. I need to get that. We need to get that damn gate open, or there's no way we can win. Nope, that was probably not very good. All right, we're almost there. Yep, they got that gate D going. Come on, get it to 66. Oh man, we were so lucky we got it right then because we got wiped by those ults like right when we captured it. That was good. We only had like a minute left. That would have been tough with the bots coming back. Damn it! I tried to time that to grapple you right when it spawned. Screw you and the crazy, the crazy buff of craze. No, I haven't yet. I'll put that on my list for next week. You're not technically locked. You can run back to the original spawn and change. The new Nagi lights are pretty strong without the buff. Yeah, come on. The strategy actually worked. Yeah, that was a real good match. Do you guys want to do the finishing Gifu or play another one of these? Like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. Do, yep. This will be the last match of the evening. That was one of the most fun castle raids. If we didn't get partial credit, I don't know if we would have taken some of those because it seems like we just got to get to 33 and we'll be good. Aj, do you like the buff HUD thing? What? Sorry, I didn't hear you. Under the timer in your KDA, you don't see like when you have a buff or anything? Really? Huh. You should get it for the, well, we might have to get the thing on the thing. Speaking of, right on cue. It's because I saw you meditating in it. I saw you meditating in it. Well, I think it's because you halted our capture by starting it. So it registered your meditation. Just meditate in it. I don't remember if the message volume got... I don't think I moved it for this one. meditate on it. Oh, you should just see the circle already. Yeah, do you see the thing? Ah, just says ritual team buff. Uh. Yeah, the top right of your HUD, you should see a little thing that says like ritual team buff, 25% damage, 25% ability damage. So when you use tank stim, the Nagi buff, you don't get one? Huh. I mean, it is top right of your screen. Like it would be easy to miss if you don't, if you've like you're not used to ever needing to really look there. Like I don't check the time that much up there in that corner. I actually don't know why that happens. It's whenever a status effect updates is added or removed. I don't know why it boops the icon. It's probably a formatting thing because it like scales based on your resolution, and uh, that's it's kind of a bug. I do like it in general because I don't know, like I didn't know what a lot of those buffs did previously. It's good to see like the specific effect that it has. Except the the Daimyo buff does so much. I just put massive boosts to like everything. Yeah, I want to try a totem that's like a destructible sometime soon. Maybe when Christian gets the Oni, or really we could just make it the column scaled down or something. 0 to 9, we can come back, team. Ah, shit. Well, stream, that is going to be it for tonight.